Hey YouTube, coming at you with the Little Element Cup team that I previewed in my top teams video. Seel, Vulpix, Exeggecute. This is one that I have used in the past and it worked well for me. It worked pretty well for me too here. I think there's a couple new Pokemon that actually make Exeggecute a little trickier to run. But Seel, Vulpix are still very, very meta, very, very strong in this league. Seel just like is more of a bulky Pokemon, plus Lick just hits neutral across the board. Super effective against some, like Exeggecute itself. Only sort of the drawback on Seel is that Octil Icy Wind, you do not have anything to throw at water Pokemon. So that's the drawback. The pro is you have Icy Wind to deal with your weakness in grass, right? So good coverage on your charge moves there. Vulpix, if I can use Vulpix on every team, I would. It's just so spammy, especially with the quick attack. Quick attack, body slam, and weather ball just hit so hard, generally over like 60% in most situations. Super effective. Weather ball just will one shot, and it's so spammy. So Vulpix, huge. Shadow Exeggecute is one of those Pokemon where it has two functions essentially. One is if you can kind of Seel and Vulpix are both very, very spammy. So if your opponent doesn't shield, you could just confusion down and leave them with the shield potentially. The other one is just Razor Leafers, right? Because a lot of the Razor Leafers, as you're going to see in this first matchup here against Oddish, are poison, and it just takes like 3 confusions to take them out. So let's look at some of the battles here. So we have a good lead here overall because they have Psychic, so that is weak to the Licks. I'm also going to get to the Icy Wind to lower their attack, so that is good. I was going to say, just watch this. So they get out, get the Razor Leafer in, and I get a 3, basically it's like 2 1/4, but 3 confusions just absolutely take this out. Add a move. They're going to have to shield because they have so much energy. They're probably not going to go down with it. And they try to farm down, and they do, but it leaves them with 1 HP. So I come in here with the Vulpix and just like, I was going to say snipe. They do get a move off, but they have a bunch of energy they're going to go down with. That tackle or quick attack will go through, take them down. And now with the shield advantage, doesn't matter that it's a confusion user. I will now just out spam here because quick attack body slam is just ridiculous in this league. So take out that for the win. The next next we have Seel. So in this matchup, you basically have 2 options here. So we both had the idea, like, I think we both had the idea at the beginning to what they're gonna do. Option number 1 is don't throw, just get a bunch of licks and come in with what is generally a safe swap. This chestbin has body slam, which is very quick to get to. I have Vulpix, which would be quick attack body slam, gets quick to get to. So because they didn't throw, I threw. Because if you can like lower their licks, you have a better advantage there. So I think the move is just to like lick as much as you can, build up a bit. If they throw immediately the Icy Wind to lower your attack, then you get out into your Vulpix or whatever your safe swap is. If not, then you can like take them out. Or if not, then you can throw your Icy Wind and have them lower their attack. So if they stay in, you're going to have an advantage there. Anyways, all for nothing. We are right back where we started. I have energy. They're going to throw their energy. We're about the same HP now. I'm a slightly lower. Out comes another poison grass. This one is a Bulbasaur, which has access to Sludge Bomb, so I'm going to have to shield here. I am going to grab the 1 shield back right here on Seel. So I know it's pretty loaded with energy because my Seel's loaded with energy and we are about at the exact same position. So I'm going to grab that, force them to throw here. And then they have to throw Icy Wind because Aquatail's resisted and that confusion would register +1 while we're taking it out. So they have to throw Icy Wind. So now I get to my Icy Wind and this will lower their attack and put it low enough that I will just be able to lick down before they lick down now. Dewpider, neutralish lead. Here's the problem. So a lot of the time they go Bubble Beam. I don't know why. Like if you have Mirror Coat or Bug Buzz, I think you just grab a shield or do more damage there. But they go Bubble Beam, which sucks. So I'm gonna, if they didn't throw the Bubble Beam right away, I probably would have Icy Wind and then just stayed in that matchup. Because they threw it immediately, I know that they're pretty dry on energy. I think I should have thrown the Weather Ball there. I think the Weather Ball is way better in that situation, so I should have thrown the Weather Ball there, but this situation, there's nothing you can do. You just got to go Body Slam. So going body slam. Oh, I forgot to mute the battles. I can see my battle noise going, but I did mute it with this version. So that's why you have two redundancies to make sure that you have at least one going properly. Will get a second body slam off, which is great. And then I have an Octail to take this out. And I think that's when they quit and be like, oh, they misplayed this completely. Yeah. Next matchup, Seel Oddish, immediately get out. It's a Razor Leafer. Oddish, there's only one way you play that, and that is with a Razor Leafer. So this matchup is bad. The only good thing is if you have a couple quick attack advantage like I do, you should be able to get to 3 body slams before they get to 2 Aqua Tails. So they already shielded once. I'm going to shield those. That's going to take me out. I think I can get to 2 body slams before they get to 2 Aqua Tails, which could draw back the last shield. Oh, just short. I'm going to fight for a switch here. Or what I think is more likely going to happen. I'm going to fight for switch. But if they shield, this is not a bad scenario for me either way. Because if I fight for switch and I win, I have a confusion user on their poison, Razor Leafer. If I don't, I'm pretty close now to getting to Icy Wind myself here. So that if they come back in, I'm almost at it. If I was at it, I would have stayed in here. But because I'm like one short, I really don't want to take a Shadow Razor Leaf. I don't have to when I have a confusion user on it. And they come Vulpix. The problem, this is why Execute is so bad. I had a full confusion advantage there. And I was on my second one before they even got in. And they still get to the move before me. So I thought I only have one win condition here, and it's basically get to 100 energy. Hopefully this Aqua Tail, I hope I have energy for Icy Wind, but I don't think I do is the problem. Yeah, I'm like 1 HP short, or 1 or 2 licks short. I think maybe 2 licks short, and that would not take out, but as you can see, Razor Leaf would have taken out, so I had to just throw there. Rock Throw Slugma. So obviously I cannot come Vulpix because that is going to be rough. This is a decent matchup. Lick plus super effective Aqua Tails is good. They get out into Dewpider. Again, I don't really have an amazing answer for this. But again, what am I doing? Throw the Weather Ball. They're the same. I'm almost positive that they are the exact same damage. Except I would get Stab on. Let me just look this up. So Weather Ball Fire is a 35 energy, 55 damage. And Body Slam is a 35 energy, 60 damage. So I think Body Slam actually has the better damage, but I would get Stab on the Weather Ball. So I think the Stab brings it over top, but I'm not positive. Let me see if I can look it up somewhere else here. 1 second. Because when I use the Poke Genie app, that is when people are like, how come the damage per energy thing is not working? And it is working, but it's just that it showcases Stab. So if I go to Vulpix, moves. Bodies, yeah, Weather Ball's got the better damage per energy. So yes, this is where Stab comes into play, and this is a perfect example. This is the most important lesson you should recognize here. Body Slam, 35 energy, 60 damage. Weather Ball, 35 energy, 55 damage. Damage per energy on the Body Slam for a Vulpix, 1.71. Damage per energy for the Weather Ball on the Vulpix, 1.89. So your damage per energy is higher on the Weather Ball because you get Stab associated with it. Same type attack bonus. So keep that in mind. In neutral matchups where fire is not resisted, throw the Weather Ball if you can. And they're the same energy, right? They're the same energy. So just throw Weather Ball. I made the mistake. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm so dumb because I've run Vulpix in this little cup many times, and I guarantee you there have been comments on those videos saying throw the weather ball because of that, because of the exact reason I just said, that the stab makes weather ball better. And I even did it in my video that I just shot on game just lagged me out there. And I even did it on the video that I just shot when I have Vulpix on the other team, because I threw a weather ball into this Dupiter, and I know it registered more damage than a body slam does. So and they're the same energy. So, okay. For the next one, I will for sure know. I guess that undercharge kind of helps there. This is one where I just got to hope that I can take this out with the confusion before they get to the next body slam or weather ball here. No, they already have back-to-back moves. God, Vulpix is so good. It's so good in this meta. And I've always loved using Ninetales. So, and what the funniest part of all this is, I played red and my brother had blue. So I never had Vulpixes in mine. I had the Ponytas in mine. So good lead here. It is a Fire Vulpix at that. Out comes a Badoo. I am just going to Icy Wind this before I eventually get my Confusion user on it. So get the Confusion user on it. Take it all the way down. Have a move. This is looking pretty good right now, especially that I have a move for the Vulpix, and this is a super effective move at that. And then I have basically two Pokemon that resist fire here, and they throw. What are they doing? You gotta commit to the farm down there. I guess Confusions would add up, but I think you have to commit to the farm down to threaten other Pokemon, because now what's going to happen is I have two shields. I essentially just get a ton of farm on my quick attacks here, come out with a ton of energy, and now they eventually come out with Seel, but I'm already at 2 body slams. So this is a pretty good situation. So I'm going to throw back-to-back body slams here, probably charge up a bit, and then go into my own Seel. Come out with a bit of energy here. Oh no, unless they let it go, which they have to let go because they have no shields. And now Octail, easy. So Quick Attack Vulpix, again, Quick Attack Vulpix makes this matchup like very uncomfortable for the Seel, because it only takes the quick attacks and body slams to take this out in 2 times. Again, you will get to Aqua Tail first, so it's a win. It should be a winning matchup overall, especially if they don't shield. And now they're going to come Badoo. I made a huge mistake here because I have 2 answers for this. I really just wanted to get my Confusion user on it because I know it would delete it in like 2. But when I have 2 answers for it, I should have gotten out immediately. Now they have 2 harder hitting Pokemon in the back, like fast move damage Pokemon. Luckily, my Vulpix is resisting this, so now it's just kind of outpaced to 3 weather balls before they get to 3 flame charges, and I think I can. And then I should be able to egg and Vulpix down the Oddish here. But these quick attacks are resisted, but everything is a little glassy in the little cup, so I'm able just to weather ball down, and I have a move coming out. How much do they have a shield left? What am I throwing here? No, they don't have a shield. So yeah, that's a team. Like I said, Vulpix for me, tier 1 on its own. Actually, a Shadow Chikorita that I used the other day was actually very, very strong as well. I haven't used a Dupiter again in a while, so maybe I'll build one up. Again, it's like $100,000 investment, 100K investment. I used my other one to get the Araquanid. So there's that. And then Exeggecute has play, again, against Razor Leafers and stuff like that, but the Confusions, again, 4-turn fast move, clunky, plus fire weakness and ghost weakness. and bug double weakness. So it makes it a little trickier to run in this league now. So I don't mind if you want to replace the Execute with something else. That is it. So this week will be a bunch of Little Cup teams and a bunch of Ultra League testing out the Pokemon teams and maybe some try-hard Ultra League teams. So stay tuned for all those. Appreciate the support. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.